39 seconds of the third round, the winner by knockout victory, and new middleweight champion of the world, Iran, the Plague, Barkley.
Iran Barkley said he would bring the title back to New York. A lot of people scoffed at that, but he's a man of his word. The man from the Bronx, married with a couple of kids.
You know, Steve, I know Iran Barkley fairly well. I followed him all through the amateurs. And this man has a lot of depth to him. He's not a shallow person. I knew that he was going to make a really good effort, and he did. He tried, and he got the result.
And Gil, a madhouse in the ring, sheer chaos. Thomas Hearns waving to the crowd. The question is he saying goodbye for the final time? That remains to be seen. This could very well be the end of a great, legendary career. For now, though, a new middleweight champion, Iran Barkley of the Bronx, who was taught to fight by his sister. Now he does all the fighting of the family. Iran Barkley sporting his new WBC championship belt for the first time. How long will he hold on to that belt? Okay, let's go to Wally Matthews in the ring.
Iran Barkley, the new middleweight champion of the world, a shocking third-round KO over Tommy Hearns. Iran, all week you were confident, and you felt that you could beat Tommy Hearns. Well, why were you so confident?
Because, Wally, I just felt I knew it was my time. Thanks to the Lord Savior Jesus Christ, he gave me the victory. And look, I want to thank my promoter, Stan Hoffman, HBA, and Bob Arum, and all of them for giving me a shot and opportunity.
And you also want to thank your right hand, because without that, it looks like the fight was over.
I want to thank my right hand, too. But also, I want to thank my trainer, Al, and Victor Machado, for working with me so hard. And all the fellas that work with me, I want to give them Jerry Holly, Vincent Bower.
All right, we'll do that later. Iran, at the point that you landed a knockout punch, you seemed to be in some trouble. You came out as if you knew it was your last chance.
Yeah, well, I thought about a great champion that was a good friend of mine, Davey Moore. And he just whispered in my ear, and he said, Iran, you could do it. I said, Dave, this is for you, baby. For the Bronx. For the Bronx. And I pushed on, and I came.
Iran, when you heard it any time, he certainly did a number on your face.
Oh, man, I was in tremendous shape. You know, he was trying to pick me up and pick me down, but my face is just a powerful thing, man. I just said, Wally, I don't care. I don't have time to bleed. I don't have time to worry. I'm going to win this title.
Was his right hand what you expected it to be?
Yeah. It wasn't what I thought it was, you know. You see, I ain't go nowhere. He hit me with it. Hey, I also want to thank my manager, John Reach, who's been a heck of a guy that stood behind me 100%.
Okay. Iran Barkley, winner tonight over Thomas Hearns by third-round KO. Now back to ringside.
Yeah, hold your belt up, baby.
All right, thanks, Wally, and let's go back and see how the championship belt changed hands. One more look at round 3 when a new champion was crowned. Scheduled for 12. And Barkley comes out, smoking. Hearns retaliates. And this is Barkley's brawling style.
He learned this apparently from watching the tapes of Juan Roldan against Hearns. He's getting very low and getting under the jab in the right hand.
Well, it took one big left hook by Roldan, and if he would have landed another one, it would have been a different result. He had Tommy in real bad trouble.
Well, that whipping left by Hearns just missed Barkley's head.
Well, Elijah Day hurt Barkley and put him down with a left hook. And Tommy saw that in the films, but he has not been able to get his own in as much as he'd like.
And the eye is open again. Barkley's left eye is open. Plenty of time left in the round. Give him a little low.
That one straight to the body by Hearns.
Great body shots by Tommy Hearns.
Well, that's the way he was working in the gym, Al. Good jab, set it up, hook to the body. And there it is again.
Emmanuel Stewart, within inches to our left, loved it.
Those body shots have hurt Iran Barkley very badly.
The crowd sensing something. Hearns continues to go to the body with a left uppercut.
Barkley's punches have slowed up a great deal.
Keep him downstairs, the words from the Hearns corner.
This is very much, I think, like what Tommy Hearns did to James Schuler, because everything in that fight flowed off the left hook to the body, and that's what's happening tonight.
He's not going to get up, Al. He does, it's a miracle.
He's on his knees. He gets up. Just before being counted out, he gets up.
Seems to me there was a long count. I don't know.
Can he survive the third round? Wow. Richard Steele steps in. Hearns goes through the ropes.
What a turnaround.
It's over. Iran Barkley has upset Thomas Hearns here in the third round. And he is the new WBC middleweight champion. So the almost disbelieving joy and ecstasy of Iran Barkley, an incredible turn of events, and in stark contrast, the crushing disappointment of Thomas Hearns, who is with Wally Matthews right now.
Tommy, is this one more shocking than the other two?
This is, I guess, something that goes on. They always say that, hey, you win the big ones. The big ones are great, but it's hard to get up for the little ones. And for this, I've been through a lot of big fights. While
Did you take him too lightly?
No, I did not take him lightly. I never take my opponent lightly. It's
Maybe
just
mentally,
that.
though?
No. It's just the man was a better man than I was tonight, and I have to give him credit. I cannot take nothing away from Iran Barkley. He came to fight, and exactly what he did.
Did you ever see the punch that he hit you with that knocked you down the first time?
No, I didn't. It was a good punch. It's something that, hey, main thing that Thomas Hearns have to be is very thankful for what all I have done and accomplished in the boxing game. And I'm happy. I'm proud. I mean, I might have lost. I might have lost tonight. I might have lost, but I still have not lost the war. I lost tonight. I haven't lost the war.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tommy.
So a shocking outcome indeed here as the champion Thomas Hearns is dethroned by Iran Barkley. Your thoughts after this stunner?
Well, I think that Tommy Hearns should seriously think about retiring and retire. He's accomplished everything he can accomplish in boxing. He's a wealthy young man. When he got knocked out the way he got knocked out, he suffered a concussion, and he should think about going into the ring again. Let him sit back and enjoy all that money. Why should he have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and run, go through that rough training routine, have somebody tell him what to eat, what time to go to bed? Tommy, you've had it all. Good luck to you. You were a great champion. Retire.
Iran Barkley lived up to his words before the fight. He said he would bring the title to New York, and he did just that, Al.
He did in his second try at a title, first time failing against Sambu Kalambai. Tonight he did it, and he did it in surprising fashion. If he was going to knock Tommy Hearns out, we all thought it would be with the left hook, not the right hand, but he did get the job done. He's looking ahead at some big paydays, maybe the winner of the Frank Tate-Michael Nunn fight, maybe a rematch with Kalambai, and if Hearns did come back, a rematch with him, but likely he'll be looking elsewhere in the middleweight division. Very big and satisfying win for Iran Barkley.
So that'll do it. A shocking night comes to a close as Iran Barkley shocks Thomas Hearns and he stuns the boxing world. In October of '87, Thomas Hearns made boxing history when he knocked out Juan Roldan for the WBC middleweight title, becoming the only fighter to win a championship in 4 separate weight divisions. Only 7 months ago, he was at the pinnacle of his boxing career. But tonight, Iran Barkley may have turned the lights out on a brilliant career. For Gil Clancy, Al Bernstein, and Wally Matthews, this is Steve Albert saying, so long, everybody. Stay tuned for a look at world champion Evander Holyfield as he begins training for his first fight as a heavyweight. Evander Holyfield moving up next on Showtime.
Tonight, Iran was a better man than I was, and I have to give him the credit. But he's a better man, man.